Okay, fine. In the previous class, right, we have seen primitive, non-primitive data types. Right, today's topic is operators. Right, what are operators? Right, operators are special symbols to perform actions on the variables and values. Right, operators are special symbols. Right, we can perform the action on the variables and values. Right, by using these operators, right, by using these special operators, we can perform actions like addition, right, subtraction, right, deletion, modification, right, some of the things we can do. There are different types of operators we have. There are different types of operators we have. Right, here there are lot of operators are there. What are the important operators we are covering here? Right, one is the arithmetic operators, assignment operators, comparison, and logical and ternary operator. Right. We'll start with the arithmetic operators. Right. Arithmetic operators are like right addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, remainder, these things. And increment and decrement. We have a post increment, pre increment, post decrement, pre decrement. Right. These are few of the right. We'll see all those things. Right. Right. We'll start with the arithmetic operators. Right. Let me quickly note them. Okay. Okay. I'll create one package. If you want to create a package, you can right click on the SRC folder, write the package. Right. We can keep it as a operators. Right. Inside operators, we can create the class. Right. We can create a arithmetic operators. Okay, fine. Okay. Right. If we take a array, if we take a two variables A and B, all right, A and B, some values. All right. If I want to do the sum of these two values, sum of these two integer values, we will use we will use plus symbol, A plus B. And if you want to store the output of this A plus B, we will assign to again some variable. Right, we have created what is the return type? If you add both int and int, it will return again integer. Right, we can store it and again some other variable. If you want to use the further, right, then we can store it. If you want to just display directly, you can display inside system.out.println. Right, directly we can print. If you want to use the further this value, right, we can store it in some other variable. Similarly, subtraction. If we want to do the subtraction, right, we will use the minus symbol. Right, minus symbol. Right, usually we will subtract higher number minus lower. Right. Sometimes we will do right lower number minus higher number also. Right, multiplication. If we want to do multiply two numbers, we will use the star. Right, a star symbol is used to multiply two numbers. Right, then division. Right, right, division. If you want to do the division, just right, divide bigger number by smaller number. Right, bigger number by smaller number. What we will get? We will get the quotient. Right, we will get the quotient. Right, if we divide it by 20 divided by 10, what it will come to? Right, similarly, these are all basic operators. Plus symbol for addition. We can add any number, not only two numbers. We can add three numbers, four numbers, five numbers. Right, or directly 10 plus 20. right? Values also, instead of variables, if you want to add 10 plus, right, a plus b, again I want to add some number, right? We can also add like this, right? Either variables or values, directly we can add, subtract, multiply, divide. And remainder, if you want to find some of the cases we require a remainder, right? For this remainder we will use this percentile symbol, then we will get the remainder of it, right? Then increment, right? These two are right. So far we have seen just addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus. Then there is a, I want to increment by 1. I want to increment by 1. Usually how we will do increment by 1 means, right, a plus 1. Suppose I want to increment this a, right, by 1. Suppose, right, we will use a equal to a plus 1. Right, if you want to increment by 1. If you want to increment by 2, 2, 3, 4, like this. But if you want to increment by 1, there is another way. This is the shortcut way, a plus plus. A plus plus. We can do a plus plus. What will do? It will increment by 1. Right, it will increment by only 1. And minus minus, it will decrement by 1. Right, if you want to do a minus 1, suppose, it will decrement. In this syntax, we can decrease either 1 or 2, 3, 4. Any number we can subtract. But here in this shortcut format, it will decrement to only 1. Either increment by 1 or decrement by 1. Right, increment, right, increment or decrement. Right, these are the arithmetic operators. Right, how to run? Right click, run as Java application. Right, what is the sum of it? 10 plus 20, 30, then 20 minus 10, 10. Right, A into B, 10 into 20, 200. Right, divide 20 by, right, division B, 20 by 10. What is the quotient? Will get 2. Right, a remainder is 10. And increment, if we increment a plus plus, we will get 11, b minus minus, right, 90. Right, these are the simple arithmetic operators. Right, if you have any questions, you can ask. Right, then coming to assignment operator. Right, assignment operator means like I want to assign some value to variable. Right, I want to assign some variable to the, right, some variable. Either directly we can assign value, right? Right, here we are assigning, see, here we are assigning directly value to the variable by using equal operator. Right, equal operator. Right, equal is called a assignment operator. Here we have multiple types of assignment operators. We can add, right? We can add some number and assign. We can decrement and assign. We can multiply and assign. We can divide and assign the value. Right. Equal is the assignment operator. Right. Then if we create right assignment operators. Okay, fine. Right. Now here also we'll take out 2 integer variables. Now here simple, see, I want to assign b value to the a. We can assign directly, or suppose I want to assign over, what it will do? It will override this previous value if we assign like this. Right, if we assign like this, it will override. Suppose I am assigning 34. What will happen? A value is overridden by 34. Either directly we can assign the value by using equal operator. Right, we don't require this. Okay. Then here these are the shortcut forms. Right, see, if I want to add right? B value to the A. A equal to A plus B. A equal to A plus B. Right, we can use. Maybe here it will confuse about it. I will remove and simply I will explain in simple way. Right, suppose I want to add A plus 10. I want to increment A by 10 and assign again to the A. Again assign to the A. Right. Now what is the shortcut form of it? A plus equal to, right, 10. Right, these two are same only. A equal to A plus B, A plus equal to 10. This is the shortcut form. Right, we are incrementing A by 10. We are incrementing A by 10 and assigning value to the same variable. Assigning to the same variable. Right, similarly, right, A equal to subtraction, if we do subtraction, right, B equal to B minus something. Right, it is equivalent to B minus equal to 5. B minus equal to 5. Right, these are the shortcut forms. Simple, that's it. Suppose if you do multiplication, right, if you want to do the multiplication, how we will do? B, suppose B equal to, suppose I want to divide B by 2 into 2 multiplication. Right, then same way, what is the shortcut form of it? B star equal to 2. Right, these two are same one. Right. Similarly, division, if we go for, right, A divided by 2 or A divided equal to 2. Right, those two are same. Right, these are the shortcut forms for the assignment operators. Assignment operators. What is basically assignment operator is equal to something. Just we can directly assign the value, or you can perform some operation, addition, subtraction, multiplication, and assign to the variable by using equal operator. Right, these are all assignment operators. Right, similarly we have a comparison operators. Right, comparison operators. If we want to compare two or more numbers or variables, right, two or more numbers, comparison operators. Right, I want to compare two or more numbers, whether equal, not equal, greater than, less than, right, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. If I want to compare more than one number, right, either we can compare two numbers, three numbers, right, more than one number, we can use these comparison operators to compare. Right, we'll quickly generate. Comparison operators. Okay, fine. Suppose, see, there are two variables A and B. Comparison operators, how you will do? Suppose I want to verify these two are equal or not. A equal to B. A equal to B. Right. A equal to B means what? 10. Right. 10 equal to 20. Is 10 equal to 20? Right. A value is 10, B value is 20. Is both are equal? No. Right. In all comparison operators, we will return the output as a Boolean, either true or false. Right. These two are not equal. So what it will do? False. In this case, A not equal to B. Yes. 10. Right. 10 not equal to 20. 10 not equal to 20. So it will be true. Right. Next one. is A less than B. A less than B means 10 less than 20. Is 10 less than 20? Yes. 10 is less than 20. Yes. Right. The next one is 10 greater than 20? That means A greater than B. Right? A means 10. 10 greater than 20? No. 10 is not greater than 20. False. Right. Next one is A greater than or equal to B. A greater than or equal to B. Here, two comparisons are happening. Two comparisons are happening. One is 10, right, is 10 less than 20, is 10 less than 20 or 10 equal to 20. Right, is 10 less than B or A less than, right, what is it? Okay, 10 equal to B. Right, here two conditions are happening here. That means A is less than or equal to B. 10 less than or equal to 20. That means these two conditions means 10 is less than or equal to, right, 10 is less than or equal to 20. Yes. Right, 10 is less than. Right, one condition is satisfied. 10 is less than 20. One condition is satisfied. Any one condition, either less than or equal to. Here, right, here equal to is failed, less than is success. 10 is less than 20, so true. Similarly, greater than. Right, similarly, greater than. 10 greater than 20? No. First condition failed. Or 10 equal to 20? No. Right, both are failed. Then false. Right, here two conditions we are verifying. If any one condition is success, it will return true, otherwise false. Right, these are the comparison operators. Right, comparison operators. Right, double equal to, not equal to, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. Right, then logical operators. Have a logical operators. Right, here only we are seeing one condition. Right, one condition. If you want to combine multiple conditions, suppose you have a B, C, D. Right, I want to do A, right, A less than B or B less than A. I want to combine multiple conditions. Then we will use these logical operators. If you want to combine multiple conditions, we will use the logical operators. Right, fine. Okay, we will take something. Okay, integer A equal to some 10. Right, B something C. These three will. Right, here we can do logical operators. Suppose if I will compare like A equal to B and B equal to C. B equal to C. Right. What it will return? It will return a Boolean. It will return Boolean. Right. Something. I will keep it as applied. But right here, if conditions we require, those we will see later. Just a condition we will add. That's it. Right. We will add a separation between the this equal to this equal. Okay. Here we are doing two conditions. A equal to B and B equal to C. Right. What it is doing? There are two conditions it is verifying. 10 equal to 20? No. And 20 equal to 30? No, both conditions are failed. Right. In AND condition, what will happen? If all the conditions are true, then only AND condition will be true. Right. Here we can write 2 or 3, 4, any number of conditions. In AND condition, what will happen? If all the conditions are satisfied, then only it will be true, otherwise false. Simple. Right? We will get a true, 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 false, false, true, false, false. Right? Only in true, true condition only it will be true. All the conditions are true, then only output will be true, otherwise false. Simple thing. We have to remember like that. In AND condition, suppose first condition is fail, it will not verify second condition. Right? No need to verify, right? Right? First condition is false means AND means it will return obviously false only. So it will not verify remaining. Right? In AND condition, if both conditions are true, then only flag will become true. Right? Suppose. Right? If we run it, what is okay? Fine. Right click, run as Java application. Right? Output is false. Suppose OR condition. Right? OR condition. Right? OR condition. What will happen? Suppose A equal to B. Right? Is 10 equal to 20? No. Or 20 equal to 30. Is 20 equal to 30? No. Both conditions are failed. Right? No condition is satisfied. Right? No condition is satisfied. What it will do? It will return false. Suppose we will take one true condition. Right? Here we will take a B greater than A. Okay? B greater than A. Right? B greater than A. What it will do? 20 greater than 10. Yes. In our condition, what will happen? If any one condition is satisfied, it will return true. That's it. Simple thing. If any one condition is satisfied, it will return true. Suppose first condition is satisfied, 20 is greater than 10. So remaining it will not verify because first condition itself is true. Right? No need to verify. No need to verify remaining. Right? In our condition, what will happen? It will verify any one condition. Suppose first condition is failed. Next it will verify second condition. If second also failed, it will go to third condition. Right. If any one condition is satisfied, it will return true, otherwise false. Right. And means if all are true, output will be true. Right. If all are true, output will be true. Simple. Or condition means if any one condition is true, if any one condition is satisfied, it will return true output, otherwise false. Right, simple thing. Right, right. Any doubts? Under or right, very important. It looks like a simple thing, but important. Right, one more operator we have. One more operator we have. Ternary operator. Right, one more is a ternary operator. Right, we'll create. Okay, fine. Right, ternary operator. Right, what is ternary operator? Right, what is the syntax of it? It will have like right, it will have a first condition. Right, we can have a condition, any condition. If condition is true, right, we will have a question mark, And then here we will write some statements. Right. After question mark, we can write some statements. Colon, and we can write some statements. Right. Condition, question mark, we can write anything here after question mark, colon, and also we can write anything. Suppose in this case, here we are writing A greater than B. Is A greater than B? A means 10 greater than 20. Is 10 greater than 20? If condition is true, it will print A is greater than B. Right, we are storing what we are returning. A is greater than B. Suppose if it is not true, it will take the output after question mark whatever we have written. Right, after question colon, after colon what we have written, B is greater than or equal to A. Right, simple thing. If condition is satisfied, it will return whatever we will write after question mark. If it is a fail, it will return whatever we will write after colon. Right, we can return either string or boolean. You can write a big program also here. Right. In this case, what will happen? Is 10 greater than 20? No. That means it will print B is greater than or equal to A. It will print this one. Suppose here we are returning string, right? So we are pointing to string. But in the next thing, if you see, we are returning if A is greater than B, we are returning A. If A is greater than B, we are returning A, otherwise B. Here we are returning integer. So we are pointing to integer. Right, here ternary operator means like if and else condition. Right, if condition is satisfied, it will return whatever we will return after question mark. Right, if it is not condition is false, then it will return whatever we have written after colon. After colon. Right, like this we can combine. Right, nested also we can write. Suppose just if you see, but a little bit. Right. Right, nested means multiple ternary operators also. Suppose see, x is less than 10. X is less than 10. Right, x means what? 5. 5 is less than 10. Yes, right. X is less than 10. Suppose if x is not less than 10. Right, in this case, what will happen? 5 is less than 10. Yes, after if it is true, what will happen? Whatever we will write question mark, it will print. Right, whatever we have written after question mark, it will execute. Again, what it is doing, see, x is 5 is less than 10, and also after, right, we will see that just we will execute and see, we will test. Right, we have to remember condition is true, it will print whatever we have written after question mark. Condition is false, whatever we will written after colon, it will return. In this case, it will return x is less than 10. That's it. Suppose if x is 15, right? X is 15. What will happen? 15 less than 10. Right? It is wrong. Wrong means what? It will go immediately after question, after colon. After colon, we have written one more ternary operator. Right? One more condition. X equal to 10. Right? X equal to 10. If it is 10, it will print immediately whatever we have written after colon. Otherwise, colon. Right, if it is true, it will print whatever we will written after a question mark. If it is false, it will return whatever we have written after call. Right, we can combine multiple, right, ternary operator, nested ternary operator. We can also have a nested. Right, we have to practice it, and then only we can remember these things. Right, here x is greater than 10. Here it is printing this one. X is greater than 10. Because it is false, this condition is false, it went to next after colon. After colon again we have a condition, Right, again 15 equal to 10. No, again then it will go to question mark after colon. After colon, x is greater than 10. Right. Any doubts? Any confusion or any doubts? Okay, fine. Right, these are the different operators we have in Java. There are a lot of things are there, but these are all fine. Arithmetic operators, assignment operators, comparison, logical, ternary operators. Right, it looks like simple things. These are all basic concepts. Our foundation is very, very important. If you understand these foundation things, right, next things, right, we will understand it easily. Right, easy. Right, fine. Right, I think any doubts in previous classes or anything? Right, we have a conditions next. Right, if I start, we will stuck in the middle. So tomorrow we will continue and complete all the conditions. Right, yeah, any questions you can ask anything or any if you have. Otherwise, we'll connect tomorrow and we'll see conditions. Okay.
One question I have.
Okay, fine then. If you don't have anything,